So it's important that we like ourselves. You know? And don't confuse pride for like. You know? Because I think whatever's coming for us to deal with, futuristically thinking, or speaking, how we think has got everything in the world to do with it. What the outcome is going to be. See, we need to think for ourselves. We need to like ourselves and think for ourselves. And when I say we need to like ourselves, see, if you get realistic about it, we have no reason not to like ourselves. We may have reasons to not like some of the things we've done, but don't confuse the two, because some of the things we've done that we don't like that we did, all right, they're basically reactions to some kind of trauma that had been fucked into our heads when we were younger at some different age in our lives. See, and that's how this thing works. See, anyways, you know, and then as we react and we create more of this negativity, this is what I'm saying, it's important to think more than it is to believe. Because think about it. See, we've all been traumatized. Every one of us has been traumatized. Now, it happened at different ages, different stages, but it basically, generally, in the America we're in now, it happens young. And whatever the trauma is, the immediate thing that comes in, why this happened to me, must be something wrong with me. And then it goes from there, all right, and as a reaction to that, some of our behaviors become a reflection of the trauma that was put on us, and then we just dig a deeper and deeper hole about ourselves. And see, and what I'm saying is, but if we show respect to our Creator, we can't show respect to our Creator if we don't show respect to ourselves. So to show that respect, to me, is use this gift of intelligence that we were given. Use the gift of intelligence that we were given to recognize the reality of the situation, to recognize what happened to us, not to judge it, to recognize. And see ourselves for who we really are. We have to start thinking more than believing. Recognize reality, don't judge it. Think more, believe less. Recognize reality, don't judge it. Don't make emotional decisions. Make clear, well thought out decisions. Because whatever it is that the beast is, whatever form it is that we're up against, if we don't take the energy of our liking ourselves into as a part of what we're up to, the beast will get away from us. And it will, because that's what happens. See, I'm not going to get lost in this, but the being part of human is energy. Human being. The being part is the energy. We live in a technological, industrial, mining, perceptual reality where they're mining the being part of human to feed their system. We're being turned into fuel, just like they take fossil fuel out of the earth and mining its being and turning it into a form of energy to run their system. And they're cutting down trees, turning it into energy. All right? Uranium, turning it into energy to run their systems, and I'm guaranteeing you they use their educational industrial civilization to mine the being part of humans, how they program us to perceive reality through our intelligence. And they program us to perceive reality through our intelligence with a negative view of self. So we should use our intelligence with some clarity and coherency. And what does that have to do with hemp? To me, it has everything in the world to do with hemp. Because we need to have people, if there's going to be an evolution, there's no revolution. No revolution. Get over that. That's another lie they programmed into our minds to make us chase a shadow, to make us chase a lie and an illusion further into our own mental enslavement. Evolution. 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 That's who we are. We are part of an evolutionary reality. And I say this, so that means understanding we're part of an evolutionary reality, is that means we give ourselves time to learn and evolve. It can happen quickly in our own individual lifetimes through our experiences. The reason I say no revolution is because revolution means you go back to where you started from. So if you started out with an oppressor and unoppressed, you're going back. Because that's what revolutions do. It's just a matter of how fast you spin. But that's what they do. Evolution, we're part of a continual, an evolutionary reality that's based upon continuation. And we're a part of that reality. We were given intelligence as human beings, and how we use that intelligence says how we will get to continue or not in the evolution of the life system that is this planet Earth. See, it's a decision we make. We make it on an individual basis. Am I going to live today, or am I just going to beat myself in this existence up? It's a decision we make on how we're going to perceive reality and ourselves every day. And when we understand to look at ourselves, all right, we may be scarred, wounded, and battled up, but there's nothing wrong with us. See, when we understand that, then, when we understand that, to think and look in those areas, then we'll be able to deal with the beast more effectively. Now, we're looking for people to help us support around him. See, but we don't want support because people are just afraid. You know? We want people to think about this. We want the energy, because we're looking at everything about energy. Everything that ever happens is about energy. So we're looking at more than the money, more than anything, we're looking at, can we find human beings who can bring some clarity and coherency with their intelligence, bring that energy. That's what we're looking for, because that's the power of the people. I'm going to read one more of these, or I'm going to read, I don't know what I'm going to do.